Well, sweet Lord of all that is good and holy in Adobe Photoshop and Amazon KDP direct land, it is finally accepted. I don't know if you can see it. It's super, super blurry. It's finally accepted my book, Who We Were, right? Took forever. Don't pay attention to the disarray in the background. There's nothing to see here. Just wanted to hop on. This has been a nightmare. I'm glad that it has grown my neurons because I've learned a lot, and I know that I keep saying this over and over, use the templates. All right. So if we have learned anything in this fun attempt at trying to create a adequate template version of your beautiful, beautiful novel cover that you have put blood, sweat, and tears into, the big thing is wherever you are uploading it, make sure that you go and you get their template. So you're going to want to use their template calculator to show the size of your book, the type, if it's a hardcover, if it's softcover. You're going to want to download the template that it gives you after you enter that information in, all the way down to the size of said book, as far as how many pages, 206, 253. It all makes a difference, apparently. Once you do that, then start working on your beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. Because if you don't, then you're going to drive yourself crazy, because it's going to go from being this beautiful masterpiece to this hellspawn of Frankenstein that isn't fun anymore, because it just isn't. So take it from me. All right, Adobe Photoshop, at least the version that I have, which is 2025. So I would think, let's see, what is this guy? 2025. That's helpful, isn't it? Adobe Photoshop's Elements, okay? But I have the no fringe benefits version. So it's just the basic thing, the basic I paid $50 some up front for it thing, right? Well, that whenever you go to save your file, and I've said this before, but I'm just walking through all of it right now, just to give you, in case you're ever what is going on, and you're using Adobe Photoshop's Element. You've done your thing, you've got your book, it's all set up in there, it's so pretty, and then you go to download it as a PDF. Well, for whatever ridiculous and weird and maddening reason, Adobe Photoshop's Elements wants to automatically resize your image. And so it ends up not being the size that you initially put in there, because, why would you want the size that you put in there? Maybe you just had a moment of insanity. I have lots of those moments, whatever. So make sure that when you save your file in Adobe Photoshop's Elements 2020 as a PNG, which I don't even know what a PNG is, but whatever. Save it as that type of file, because that's what ChatGPT said to me, and I listened to them. Then upload that file to a website that hopefully doesn't give you a virus on your computer. I used Cloud Converter. You upload it there. Keep ChatGPT going the whole time so that they can walk you through the nuances of what numbers you need to input or whatever. Because if you don't put them in right, then when you go to upload it to Amazon KDP Direct, then all of a sudden it goes from this normal looking document to a bitty little tiny thing that's shoved in a corner like Baby. And nobody wants to put Baby in the corner, because look what happened in that one movie. Make sure that you just walk through it with ChatGPT. It will explain what to do. Send screenshots. I did a lot of screenshots, and it ends up getting you there eventually. So it was not that difficult once I realized the nuances of it, that you can't just automatically save it. God, why would you be able to do that ever? Because these databases don't talk to each other, or these software programs, whatever. In fact, they probably purposely don't talk to each other, because they just want you to use all of their stuff, even though they don't have all the things that you need to use. So that's fun. Now, when you go to put it into Amazon KDP Direct, it has to be a PDF if you're uploading your own cover, which I really highly recommend, because you can make it the way that you want it to be. Not personally a huge fan of the template versions that they have in there, but I don't know. If they work for you, they work for you, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge. Trust me. That would be horrible. You know, was it like glass houses and stones? Anyway, upload it there. Pray to the Amazon KDP gods and goddesses that they will accept your meager submission and finally put it through. And then look at it, just open up I mean, you have to anyway. You have to launch the previewer. Look at the previewer, make sure nothing's getting cut off. The main thing is that you have to have this bleed area, which, I mean, I feel like my brain is bleeding right now. You have to have this bleed area, but the bleed area could get cut off. So when you do the bleed area, just make sure that it's just like white space or color space, whatever. There's no picture. It's just like my bleed area. I don't know if you can even see, is after the photo, and then all this little hooey dooey stuff right there afterwards, where it's like, if you cut me off, it's fine. Hopefully that wasn't like, you'd probably want to throw up right now. Anyway, do that, upload it, order your proof copy to make sure that it doesn't look completely ridiculous. If you still are worried that something would have looked weird, which, I mean, I'm doing that anyway. That, and because I'm super excited to finally get these books, if this one goes through, dear Lord, pray with me, please, that this goes through. The other ones have. This is the last one. My child of heartache, I guess, here. So do all that, order your proof copy, check it out, and then, I don't know, give yourself a pat on the back for all that hard work on this, 48 hours, and then today after work too. But it was all worth it, because you know what? This is my passion. And I love these books. And if this looks as beautiful as I have put the time and effort into it, and that I feel like it does right now, I'm going to make my mom cry. And that means that I'm going to meet my goal for 2025. You know, Christmas. I always have to make her cry because I'm the best. I'm the favorite. Anyway, all right. If you have any tips or any other additional things or any free software that could be used that wouldn't give us a virus that shuts our computer down and makes us want to jump off of a cliff, no, it's not a good idea. Wouldn't solve any problems anyway. Throw them in the comments. I would love to hear them, because this has been a journey for me. Like, this is all the way for the writing was the easy part that flowed, but all of this formatting hell has been like giving birth to several new book babies. And I don't know what was more painful, giving birth to my 2 children or this. I don't know. We'll see one day. Yeah, I'm a little dramatic. So there you go. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.